Right, hello. I have a tinsel background now, because I used to have one in my old bedroom and I really missed it, so I'm reinstating it now in my little nook. And I'm going into Pandora Revealed Part 1, the next installation of the main storyline quest. All I have to do is complete a party with Wes, which apparently I've already done. At your school, the party rages on. You find your friends in the throng. Loren, we were all looking for you earlier. We just got our dance on. I'm glad you're all so happy. Yeah, we are. Pandora's gone. No, she's not. We don't have to worry about what Pandora's going to do next to mess with us. I can't believe it was Kara all along. I can. She's manipulative, spiteful, and vindictive. This is exactly the thing she'd do. Did you guys hear that her parents are sending her away to boarding school? She finally got her just desserts. Desserts? Where? Loren just closed a book on an ongoing mystery. Phew, case closed. Right? Obviously not. Come on, can we really be so stupid? Hey, Wes. You're not celebrating with the others. Is something wrong? This whole Kara is Pandora thing, something about it isn't right, but I can't put my finger on it. I was gonna dig deeper when I got a text on my phone from a blocked number. Someone wants to meet me in a sketchy park late tonight. Okay, well, like, we just had this whole thing where, like, she was on the phone, so she's obviously a lackey, like... I'm gonna check it out on my own. I don't want to freak everyone out if it's just a stupid prank. Oh, I am definitely coming with you. Fine, but we should bring a little more backup just in case. Okay, wow, he turned on that so quickly. He was like, I'm going alone. And then I said, I'm coming with you. And then he said, okay, let's bring some more people. Someone wants to set up a secret meeting. You coming with? Loren, Wes, and just gonna feed Chad from High School Musical some books. Chad. You, Wes, and Chad get to the park that night and wait a short time later. Alright, where is this mysterious person? I'm still in my tuxedo. Wes, are you sure we got the time right? I'm never late for a midnight rendezvous. This is all on whoever's contacting me. You hear a twig snap and turn around to find... Gasp! I just gasped. You turn around to find... Kara! You're the one who texted us! Aren't you supposed to be under some sort of major house arrest right now? Yeah, why do you think it took me so long to get here? I had to sneak out now that my parents think I'm Pandora. Think? So you're saying... Wow, you really are slow. Yes, genius. I'm not Pandora. Then why were you stealing the gifts during the birthday party? Could it possibly because you were under orders from Pandora? Because I was working with Pandora. She contacted me telling me there was an opportunity for me to mess with your school. I was helping her with all her dumb pranks, like locking up Peyton and framing you for stealing the gifts. So that was the plan. Yeah, it was, but I would have never done it on my own. I was just helping Pandora out. I see. You weren't behind it, you were just her lackey. And when the time came, she set you up to take the fall. I should have known she was going to leave me holding a stupid frickin' gift bag. Okay, so why did you text us? Because I need your help. An enemy just asked Loren, Wes, and Chad for help. What's going on? You know, I like how eventually, I think in High School Story, as far as I remember, pretty much every enemy that you meet will eventually become your friend or, like, your frenemy. You know, they'll eventually like you and work with you and be like, I respect you after all. My parents think I've committed all these crimes and they're sending me away to boarding school in Siberia. That's far. Okay, fine. It's more like Minnesota, but it's basically the same thing. That's hilarious. But I don't want to leave Max, and his dad can't pull any strings to prove that I'm not the one at fault here. Oops. Google Play Services is really pissing me off right now. Ignoring the fact that our lives would be much easier if you moved away, why should we help you? Jeez, I thought it would be obvious, but since I have to explain every step of this stupid process to you, if I'm not Pandora, then she's still out there, right? She has a real vendetta, and she's not gonna stop. But guess what? Today's your lucky day, because I happen to know how to take her down. You don't want my help? Fine. I'll get sent off to Sister Havisham's school for troubled girls, and Pandora will keep messing with you forever. So what do you say? I help you, you help me, we destroy a mutual enemy together, and call it a day? I really wish you wouldn't phrase it like that. Are you in or not? Well, we're in. But it's going to be a little harder to convince everyone else to work with you. Is it? Is it really? I'm going to take some... it's going to take some convincing to get the others to work with Kara, Julian, Peyton, and Autumn. A little while later, you and Wes return to your school to find all your friends waiting in the student lounge. Hey, Loren, I gathered everyone here just like you and Wes wanted. So, what are we here for again? I've got some bad news. Kara isn't the real Pandora. Dadoy. What? But we caught Kara red-handed. Yeah, how do you know she's not Pandora? Because I said so. Gah! Kara enters the doors from behind them and gives everyone a wide smile. Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. Hey, guys. Miss me? Surprise, bitch. I bet you thought you'd seen the last of me. What is she doing here? I'll explain. So, bad news. Kara isn't Pandora, which means Pandora is still at large. That is worrisome. But good news. Kara knows how to take Pandora down, and she's willing to do so. That's great. Bad news. She wants us to help her. No way. Did you guys not see this new Star Trek? This is a classic Khan triple cross. She's gonna betray us in the third act. I hope he's not talking about the Bendy Dick movie. Come on. Come on! What is wrong with you people? What have I ever done to you? The room goes silent as everyone stares quietly at Kara. She sighs with exasperation. I mean, recently. Look, I know everyone's hesitant to work with Kara, but she needs our help. And more than that, helping her will help us. She's the only one who's ever interacted with Pandora. We need her. So what do you guys say? Fine. Let's get this over with. Lorenda's convinced everyone to work with their arch nemesis. How do you think that talk went? You know what? Once again, I'm like, I truly don't know where this is going. Who could possibly be the real villain? I wonder if it's like a character that we've genuinely not met yet, because I feel like we've interacted now with like every character that we've met previously. Do you know what I mean? So, Kara, you actually know who Pandora is? No, I've never seen her face. The lies have already started. Cool your jets, nerdbot. She contacted me on my cell. We've had a few conversations by text. She had a solid plan for stealing all the birthday gifts and pinning it on your school. What? I keep pinching myself and she's still here talking. Kara, do you even know anything about Pandora? I'm not an idiot, Loren. I figured something out while we were talking, and it relates to this plan I have to take her down. Care to share with the class? What is your plan? I'm not going to share with anyone until I'm sure I won't have to explain this twice. I want one person writing everything I say down, and another person drawing on a map for what I have planned. Got anyone smart enough around here to take on these jobs? Or is your school too lame for that? Is it too late to renege on the alliance? I'll go find some people to do the job. A level 6 student gov. We're gonna use Elle Woods, and she's still in her flippin' intern chic outfit. And I'm gonna level Toby, my real life partner, who is an artist as his job. Alright, I rounded up some people. I love taking notes. In fact, I've already started recording this conversation. And I'm here to storyboard our plans. Some people are visual learners. Will they do? I'm sure they'll be perfectly mediocre. Mean. Now, here's the plan. I worked with Pandora for a little while, and the one thing I learned about her is that she's really obsessed with money. That's nothing new. We know Pandora's an Athena girl. They're all obsessed with money. Not like this or not. Pandora doesn't just like talking about money, she likes getting it. Why? All the girls there are rich, like My Super Sweet 16 Rich, which must be a series from the time. Think about everything she did. The Cotillion Queen got to manage all the dance's funds. The Cats and the soccer tournament both had a big cash prize, and Mia's gifts would have resold for a pretty penny. Behind all her blackmail and bullying, I think Pandora is just a big thief. Money is her game, and my plan is to lure her out with it. Your school is going to host an event where you raise a large sum of money. She won't be able to resist trying to grab it. That's how we'll trap her. I know! We can do a charity ball. We'll raise a lot of money and donate it to a good cause. Great idea, Peyton. Did you just congratulate yourself? A charity ball is perfect. I'll text Pandora to let her know. You guys set it up, and when she shows up to grab the cash, we catch her in the act. Wait, I see a huge problem with your plan. What? The plan sounds great, Kara, except Pandora never does her own dirty work. Even if we can lure her with the money, she'll just find a way to send someone else to grab it. I'm already way ahead of US. I'm gonna be Pandora's dummy. Haha, that role sounds perfect for you. Shut up, Julian. I meant I'll be the person she uses to get to the money. I'll contact Pandora, I'll tell her that I know about a sweet charity that she can steal from, and that I'll even help her do it if, in exchange, she'll clear my name. And then you actually do steal the money and we never trust you again? No! I'll tell her I'm going to steal the money, and then at the last minute I'll be distracted by something, so Pandora will have to steal the money herself. How do you know she'll show it once you drop out? You guys caught me red-handed with the gifts, remember? She didn't get her drop last time. If I'm right, and she needs money, she'll go for this. There's silence for a moment as everyone considers the plan, then Wes claps, and I bet he does it slowly and sarcastically. Oh no, he's proud. That's actually a solid plan. It's something I might have even thought of myself. See, we don't all have to be sleazy slackers to get the job done right. Oh yeah, because being a psycho cheerleader is much preferable. I'm gonna call Pandora now and let her know what she needs to know. Loren, Elle, and Toby just drew up plans to host a charity ball and catch a blackmailer. Impressed? Alright. I mean, this is Kara. Alright, Pandora's in. You guys need to pick up the slack. How are you getting me that money? We're gonna pick a really good charity that people will be really interested in. And what goody two-shoes charity is that? We could do the Cyber Smile Foundation. They help people who are cyberbullied. Well, it's perfect. I love it. We'll make it super fancy. It'll be black tie, and we'll invite students and parents from both our schools and Athena Academy. There'll be charity events and raffles and yeah, woo, blah, whatever. Who cares? You should. Pandora's never gonna take the bait if this isn't a real black tie event. Ugh, fine. Is it gonna be ready in time to trap her? Don't get your ponytail in a twist. We've got this, Kara. It'll be tight, but we're gonna get the school in shape. Loren, you're with me. We're gonna decorate. Cyber Smile. I think we've, had something to do with the Cyber Smile Foundation before in like a previous quest. I think Hope's story about cyberbullying, and that also comes back to Pixelberry as a company's original ethos of being like about anti-bullying and, you know, uplifting teens and giving them like the means to go through life and all the troubles that can crop up in high school. Yeah, I remember this. I think like you used to be able to buy rings that would like, you know, and that's what you spend real money on. And then that would be like your donation to the foundation. They would like donate a portion because it was partnership. Are you serious? I need another picnic table. What's going on? I haven't been paying attention. 4 picnic tables. I thought we had them. Oh my god. Where am I going to put it? My other picnic tables are like all in a row. I'm just going to put it over here with the s'mores. You can camp out with s'mores. What else? Decorate. Okay. Come on, Loren. Let's decorate while Peyton makes sure the rest of our rentals arrive. Sure thing. I found these lights, but they're all tangled up. Can you help me string them out? Untangle. Slowly and steadily, you untangle the lights and put them up around the room. I always make Toby do this. When it was Christmas and we were setting up and we were like untangling lights, I was like, Toby, it's gotta be you, man. Perfect. Balloons are next. You pick up the bag of blue and white balloons. We need to blow up 50 of these. Ready? Yeah. Blow them up. You blow up one balloon after another. After a while, I hope you're using a pump because I can't blow up a balloon with my mouth either. I'm useless. Good job, Loren. We hit 50 in no time. We need these streamers to hang on the tables so they'll be really festive. Okay, I can handle that. You take the streamers and hang them. For crying out loud. You hang the cheerful blue and white streamers on the tables. Just then, Peyton pokes her head inside the room. Hey, Mia and Loren, this looks wonderful. You two did such a great job. Ready to get this party started? Oh, yeah. That evening, your friends at Kara arrive early to the charity ball to set everything in motion. Good thing I'm still in my tuxedo. Okay, run me through what you've done. So everything's decorated and the food's perfectly plated. The music system and dance floor are good to go, and we have a raffle set up for a romantic dinner date for 2. Aw, isn't that cute? She's saying something nice, but her face is mean. Maybe it's stuck that way. Oh, shut up, Mia. I wasn't asking because I care about the stupid charity part. I was asking about what you did to make sure that we actually capture Pandora. You thought we'd forget? There's a back room in this hall that Peyton's going to put all the money in towards the end of the evening. It's wired with a hidden camera, so we'll see Pandora as soon as she steps in. Of course, it's going to be up to you to figure out how to convince Pandora to go after it. I can handle that part if you can handle your end. Oh, I can handle myself all right. Me too. Good. Fine. Ahem. So it sounds like Operation Charity Ball is ready to run. Go team! Loren just decorated a charity ball for the Cyber Smile Foundation. Right, I'm just trying to think of who it could be. I think I'm back on my original suspicion that it's Lacey, because wasn't she the one who like really wanted to win the Cotillion Queen? I can't remember if she actually got it. It's been a little while since I played that quest, so I can't remember who got the Cotillion Queen, but I know she really wanted it, and like there's not been suspicion on her for a while, and like at this point now she's the only character who we've like not suspected of being Pandora, so it's gotta be her. The spotlights and speakers flick to life as the ball starts. People start walking in and stand at the door. Oh no! What? Something wrong with the plan? No, we just don't have any ushers manning the door telling people where to go. Oh no, this is a fancy ball. We need fancy ushers. Get someone fashionable over at the doors, stat. I knew it. I knew they'd think intern chic was a fashionable outfit. We're using Elle Woods and Mark St. James, and I should really make his hair curly. I've given him straight hair, but I think actually in the series he's got curly hair for like most of the series. You have Elle and Mark stand at the doors greeting guests. Welcome to the Cyber Smile Foundation charity. Please come on in. You can find refreshments by the door over there. Catherine, Bridget, and Lacey show up at the entrance to the charity ball where an archway of balloons and sparkling lights ring the door. Welcome, welcome. Yeah, thanks. Just point me to the dance floor, would you? Oh, and let me know if my hair needs any adjusting. Catherine, with me. Of course, Lacey. Oh, wow, it's so beautiful in here. They really did such a wonderful job decorating. Mia certainly learned a thing or two from the fashion shows in Paris. I think this particular light design is inspired by last year's show, if I'm not mistaken. You approach the Athena Academy girls. Hey guys, glad to see you could make it. Loren, thanks for the invite. We're always down for a good party. Loren, Elle, and Mark are welcoming people to a charity ball for the Cyber Smile Foundation. We've really got to drill it in there. Cyber Smile Foundation. Don't you want to make a donation? I think they're still in operation as a charity, even in the present day, like, over a decade later. How fun! The party gets underway and the music starts to pick up. You're about to join your friends when you're stopped by a text from Kara. Kara, heads up. Pandora just messaged me saying she created a distraction, but she didn't say what it was. Keep your eyes open. You scan the crowd and focus on Peyton, who's hustling towards you. Big problem, Loren. With Pandora? No, the dancing. We're gonna do a competition to encourage people to donate more money to the cause, but no one's dancing. Can you find people? We need more happy couples on the floor. Of course. It'd be nice to get a few couples on the dance floor. Right, my girl dancer and my guy dancer are Ty Lee from Avatar The Last Airbender and Mike Chang from Glee. And a classmate who is sweethearts with someone. Bloody hell. I don't think I'm up to that on anybody. What kind of couples have I got? Pig ill. But you know what, since Toby and me are like a real life couple, I should probably get us on a date. Okay. So Toby says, Loren took me to a chocolate shop. I love chocolate. Milk, dark, white, bittersweet. That's not true. Toby doesn't like dark chocolate. There was chocolate everywhere and even a chocolate fountain in the middle. Toby and I fed each other truffles. Raspberry filled, caramel filled, marshmallow filled. You name it, we tried it. I've never felt such a sweet sugar rush in my life. Nutty, coconutty, nut free. I don't think either of us are really nut people. I think that place broke Toby. Okay, Toby and Loren had a delicious time at the chocolate shop. How many more of these do I need to do? Date again. We need to be sweethearts, right? I hope that's just the next level. Toby is kind of a sports nut. Well, he was. So we went to a basketball game. I think he likes basketball. The game was amazing. So many dunks. And at the last second, a half-court buzzer beater to win it all. It was okay. I really like the food. Yeah, that sounds like me. And seeing Toby's passion for the game was kind of hot. Would I date Loren again? Do I like dunks? Heck yeah. Loren and Toby went to a basketball game together. Their date was a slam dunk. We've never been to a sports game together. But maybe I should invite him to one. Maybe he'd be really happy. It might, like, revive his love of sports. Thanks, High School Story, for giving me an idea. Date again. Toby just took me to a movie. I've been really excited to see it for months now. The bad news, we both thought the movie was horrible. The good news, Toby was cracking jokes the whole time. I couldn't stop laughing. I guess there's no such thing as a bad time when Loren and I are together. How sweet. Newsflash, Loren and Toby are now crushing. How many more of these do I need to do? Oh my god. Loren offered to take me on a picnic in the park. And even made tiny sandwiches. I ate so many of those sandwiches, each one was a little bite-sized adventure. I think I scored another date based on my culinary skills alone. Loren and Toby went on an adorable picnic date together. I think it went well. Yeah, we're doing really well. Oh god. Loren and I went out to the tide pools. I love all the creatures you can find in them. Sea anemones, crabs, mussels. I'm impressed that Toby really does know the name of every animal. It's hard to keep up. We saw small fish, starfish, fish, abalone, chittens, whelks, limpets, isopods, nudibranches, you name it. And boy, I was really glad when Toby stopped me from accidentally stabbing myself in a sea urchin. I think I found the one. I think Toby probably would save me from a sea urchin. He has taken me on dates to... Our first date was at the aquarium. I've never been to like a tide pool. I don't know where we would find one. Do they have tide pools in England? Let's go again. Let's go again. Toby and I went to a comedy club. We've not done that before. The comics were hilarious. Loren and I were laughing all the way home. Our friends kept giving us weird jokes when we tried to retell the jokes. Guess you had to be there. I like having all these inside jokes now with Loren. Can't wait for our next date. Yeah, well, it's coming up right now. Hang on, let's zoom in so we can see us, because I like the little animations where they like lean to, they're like, hey, hey, kiss, hey, hey, hey. It's cute. Toby took me to the local farmer's market this afternoon. It was huge. We've never been to a farmer's market either, but we have been like antiquing. We like antiquing. And there were samples everywhere. We sampled so many strawberries and peaches and melons that we were stuffed. That would be really nice. And with food in our stomachs and the sun out, we were more than ready to take naps by the end of it. Too bad we couldn't find a mattress market afterwards. We did go mattress shopping together too, because we are a couple who has been living together for the past almost 2 years. And we had to get a nice bed. Right, Loren and Toby went to a farmer's market where their romance really grew organically. I like that. Please say this is the last one I need to do. Toby and I went to go see the symphony. Now, that we've never done, but we have been to the theatre, obviously. We both dressed up in formal clothes for the occasion. Here I am, still in my tuxedo. I have to say, we looked very snazzy. And some photographers just outside the amphitheatre thought so too. Wow, we got photographed. They eventually figured out that we weren't real celebrities, but you got some great photos. We look good together. Newsflash, Loren and Toby are now online official. No, are you serious? How many more of these do I need to do? Where is Sweethearts? Oh my god. Oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god. I invited Loren over for a board game night. My army pieces conquered the entire world. This was all over once Loren captured my heart. Toby laid some cheesy line on me. Okay, fine, it was pretty cute. A board game night, Lauren conquered Toby's nation and heart. We did recently play a game, like a murder mystery game by a company called Cases and Clues. It was quite fun. It gave you like printed out like case files and evidence and like witness statements, and then you had to put together like, you know, those clues and find the answers. It was pretty fun, to be honest. Let's go. Okay, I'm back in. When we first arrived at the comic book convention, Toby thought it was going to be lame because of a previous experience. Oh dear. But actually it was really fun. The vendors, costumes, celebrity panels, it was like a giant toy store meets Halloween. Now, I used to go to the local Comic Con when I was a teenager, and it was fun, you know, like the first 2 times, but eventually I was just like, I'm over the crowds. It was always really fun meeting, like, other cosplayers of, like, I used to cosplay, I did a Steven Universe cosplay. I was, like, the pilot version of Pearl. Oh my god. It was not a good costume, but it was so much fun because, you know, you would meet other cosplayers who were like cosplaying the fandom that you were, and that was always really nice. And then another year, I think I've had 2 years, I was Jubilee from X-Men. It was like me and other X-Men cosplayers, and that was really fun. But that was kind of like it. And I like the artist alleys, but I could never be bothered to stand around like waiting for panels or like meet and greets. I didn't want to pay either, so I was over it. We already had plans to come back next year wearing matching cosplay costumes. That'd be nice. I wonder what Toby would like to like cosplay as with me. I've always wanted to dress up as Waluigi. I think it's kind of romantic in a totally geeky kind of way. Well, come on, let's keep going. We need to be sweethearts. I took Loren to dinner at a medieval time show. Now this I would love, but they don't really have this in England. Knights jousting, jesters juggling, I've never seen anything like it. Where else can you get a roast turkey leg and a flagon of soda? I've never had a flagon of anything. Who knew going medieval could be so fun? Can't wait to do it again. Toby and Loren went to a really, really old school at a medieval time show. I would love to. It's nice that we're going on all these imaginary dates. When we first arrived, whatever, skip, yeah, apparently we went again, we loved it so much, we went again. Come on. Toby and I went to the mall together. Now this is something we do all the time. We decided it'd be fun to pick out crazy outfits for each other. I thought Lorraine would look fantastic in a neon orange bomber jacket. I think I have one. Hold on. Okay, it's not a bomber jacket, it's a puffer jacket, and it's enormous. My mum's partner bought it for her, and she was like, I don't want this. Now I look crazy. But we're just going to continue for a little bit until I get too hot. And I thought Toby would totally rock electric green leather pants. Wow, I would love to see Toby in those. When we came out of the dressing rooms, we looked so ridiculous that we could not stop laughing at ourselves. The sales lady thought we were nuts, but neon orange and green leather never looked so good together. Newsflash, Loren and Toby are now sweethearts! Okay, brilliant! That means I've done it, right? Like, I can now proceed to the next part of the quest that I was doing, like, 5 minutes ago. Right, a level 6 girl dancer, a level 6 guy dancer, a classmate who is sweethearts with somebody. So it can be either me or him. Well, I'll pick Toby just because there'll probably be lines for me already built in. You asked for us? I'd like to have more couples on the dance floor. Can you guys break the ice? Of course. Tylee and I just choreographed a dance together we've been dying to try out. And when they're done, I'll get on the floor with my date. That's you, Loren. And show people how it's done. Sounds great. Places! Tylee and Mike take to the dance floor, waltzing gracefully. They spin and twirl, eventually closing with an elaborate curtsy and bow to everyone's applause. Thank you, thank you. Mwah. Now if everyone will join me on my date on the dance floor, couples start moving onto the dance floor, and soon it's packed. Tylee, Mike, and Toby are tearing up the dance floor. Yeah. You turn away from the dance floor and run into Mia. Oh, Loren, I'm so glad I caught you. What's going on? The cake for the cake cutting ceremony at the end of the night never arrived. What happened? I called the bakery, and it seems after we confirmed our order, someone named Pandora cancelled it. That must be what Carl wonders about. Pandora must have cancelled the cake to cause confusion so Carl could snatch the money. Do we really need a cake? If we don't have one, Pandora will probably wonder what's up. We should probably go along with it, which brings us back to my original problem. We have no cake, and most bakeries are closed. What do we do? Maybe we can make one? Yeah, I can get you some supplies, and you can bake it. I'll send Nishan in to help you. Go! Are we really gonna have time to bake a whole cake? In the kitchen, you find eggs, flour, milk, and Nishan. You summoned me for cake making? I've been told I make an excellent sous chef, as long as you do the measuring, mixing, and cooking part of it. Why don't you read from the cookbook? I'll put everything together. We don't have a cake, what do we do? Well, first we're going to spend 220,000 coins, and then bake. Alright, in this order, you're gonna need to beat half a dozen eggs, put in the flour and sugar, and then mix everything together for 5 minutes. Got it? Yep, I'm going to beat... Oh god. Half a dozen eggs. 6 eggs? You crack and toss 6 eggs into a giant bowl and start beating. Okay, now for the next step, I need to mix in flour and sugar. You mix in flour and sugar into the bowl. This is going to be a good cake. Next, you mix everything for 5 minutes. Oh god, I hope I remembered everything correctly. You mix everything for 5 minutes, pour it into a pan, put it in the oven. A little while later, your cake comes out of the oven. Nishan walks around it, inspecting your work. Excellent height, sound, structural integrity, and it smells fantastic. The cake is a go, Loren. Okay, nice. I'm gonna take off the coat. It's ridiculous. You look at your cake and grin. All that remains is the icing. What color should we ice it? What colour do you want to ice the cake? Blue and white, orange and grey, black and red, pink and green. Well, I mean, I personally really like the combination of pink and green, so pink and green, like watermelon? A little while later, the cake is decorated with delicate pink flowers on light green icing. Well, you know, that sounds like it'd be nice. Let's bring it out. You and Nishan wheel the cake out as Peyton announces it. Well, that about wraps up the evening's events. To give everyone one last special thanks for coming out tonight and donating, we have a sweet surprise. You and Nishan set the cake in front of the gathered crowd. Everyone breaks into applause. Loren just baked a beautiful cake. Did you know Loren could bake? So I missed the whole party just baking. As the guests eat the cake and start saying their goodbyes, they watch Peyton count out all the money that you've made that evening. Wow, this is a ton of money. I can't believe how much money we made. I feel pretty good that this will help anyone who's ever been cyberbullied. Okay, I'm going to go into the back room and put the money away for safekeeping. It's going to be there for 2 hours while I clean up after the party. Thanks for letting me know, Peyton. Good luck. Peyton walks off and you turn around to find Wes. He looks around to make sure no one is listening before he speaks. Peyton's making the drop? Yep, I just saw her off. Good. Looks like it's time to enact the plan. Let's meet up with Nishan and Kara. Excuse me. It's time to put the plan in motion. A few minutes later, you, Wes, Nishan, and Kara meet up in the main ballroom. Okay, the cheese is in the mousetrap and the cats are ready to go. Translation? The box full of money is in the back room and we've got multiple cameras pointed right at it. We got a security room set up with monitors to watch everything that happens. We'll catch anyone who goes in and grab the box red-handed, and we'll have video proof. It's time for Kara to contact Pandora and set the plan in motion. Gladly. Kara takes out her phone and starts texting Pandora. I'm not getting that right, by the way. I've been saying her name Kara, but do Americans say Kara or do they say Kara? Oh god. Have I been getting it wrong? Should I be saying Kara? I would say Kara. So should I not also say Kara? Which really doesn't sound that different. Kara? Text Pandora. Kara, change your plans. Got roped into cleanup duty, too many eyes on me. Cake distraction didn't work, can't grab cash. Box in back room if you can grab it yourself. Think Pandora bought it? If I know one thing about Pandora, it's that she can't resist that much cash. So why hasn't she texted back? Everyone stares anxiously down at Kara's phone. Suddenly it beeps and a message appears on screen. If you want something done right, you've got to do it yourself. She took the bait. Let's get to the security room and watch the monitors. Loren's about to find out Pandora's secret identity. Who do you think she is? In the security room. I can't believe it. After all this, we're finally going to find out who Pandora is. This is going to be the best movie I've seen all year. Too bad I forgot to bring popcorn. So we're all set? Mostly. But I'm having a little trouble figuring out how to rotate the security camera. The one Wes picked out as a total dinosaur. Oh no. My tech guy said it's top of the line. Maybe in 2009. We can't leave anything to chance on this one, but I think I know someone who can help. We better hurry. Pandora's going to show up any minute. We're going to need some help with the camera. Loren and a level 8+ filmmaker. That is Abed from Community. A few minutes later, okay, lucky for you, I used a camera like this back in middle school. And using this command, we can control the camera direction remotely. We did it! The camera's in good to go. The team watch the monitors, waiting for Pandora to enter the room and grab the box. I'm loving this camera angle. The overhead view lends a certain inhumanity in the POV. It really adds to the suspense. Let's just hope this movie doesn't have a twist ending. Guys, the door's opening. Ah! The door slowly opens. Then suddenly the power goes out. No! The room is plunged into darkness and the security monitors go out. No, of course! This seems bad. This is bad. They say it's bad. This is a nightmare. My big shot is ruined. Who cares about the shot? We just missed our chance to identify Pandora. She must have set up a timer to blow the building's main fuse or blackmailed someone and shutting it down manually. Suddenly, the lights turn back on. Is everyone okay? We're fine, but I can't say the same for the plan. Look at the video feed. The cash box is gone! This is a disaster. Or is it? Wes, why are you smiling? Because I always have a backup plan. Oh, thank goodness, because I was really like, oh, it's ruined. Loren and Abed's plan to identify thief has just hit a major speed bump. Yeah, no kidding. Backup plan, I like the sound of that. Nishan and I figured Pandora would try something tricky, so the two of us threw one more camera into the mix. A smartphone camera that we stuck inside the box. Once Pandora opens the box, we'll get a live feed on this monitor right here. What a brilliant POV shot. This is going to be the best movie ever. And I can't wait for the final scene, when our villain is finally unmasked. Pandora revealed, part 11. Time to finally identify our enemy. I need Wes, and I need Nish. Everyone watches the monitor whose video feed is linked to the smartphone in the money box. How long do we have to wait? The anticipation is killing me. According to Kara, Pandora is cash crazy. We shouldn't have to wait too long. Wait a second. Where did Kara go? Is it really still Kara? Is it Kara after all? Have I been duped? Who cares? I want to find out who Pandora is. Suddenly, a patch of light appears on the monitor as Pandora opens the box. It's coming into focus. I can't believe it. No way. Pandora is... Pandora opens the box, revealing her face to the camera inside. Lacey! Ah! Okay. So I was right in the last few minutes. No way. Pandora is Lacey! Lacey's face twists in rage as she notices a smartphone camera. Wes presses a button, starting a video call with the phone. So, the mask comes off, I suppose. Meet Pandora. It's over, Lacey. We've caught you red-handed. Lorenda's unmasked a mystery blackmailer. Who do you think it was? Oh, sure. You know who I am. Well, what proof do you actually have to show the authorities? Well, for starters, you're just standing there with a box full of stolen money. You don't even know where I am. Actually, there's a GPS chip in that phone, so we know exactly where you are. The girls' bathroom. In that case, the phone's going in the sink. Catch me if you can. Suddenly, the feed goes dead. No! We gotta run her. No! We've got to catch her before she gets away. After her. Run. Loren, Nishan, Wes, and Julian, and Peyton. Run out of the security room down the hall toward Pandora's last known location. There she is, down the hall. Urgh. She's got a good lead. We've got to hurry. Run. You sprint down the hall, closing in on Lacey. It's over, Lacey. No point in running. That's it. I'm taking off my heels. Lacey takes off her shoes and throws them down the hall towards you. Ah, duck. You duck and the shoe flies over your head. Nice try. Ha! Try to catch me out like I can actually run. You keep running. Well, I'm in heels, apparently, so, you keep running. Up ahead, Lacey takes a left down the hall. Don't let her get away. She went right. Right? She went left, right, right? Oh, God. Wait, I'm getting confused. You should go left or right? She left the hall and then she went right? Everyone, listen. She went... Oh, my God. I don't remember. Left? She went left. The group takes a left. There she is at the door. Oh, thank God. To the parking lot. Looks like you lose. Lacey opens the door to the parking lot and stops dead in her tracks. What's going on? Your group runs to the door. Outside, you see Lacey with her hands on her head. She's surrounded by cops in squad cars. Jesus. What the? What's going on? Loren just found the school's nemesis surrounded by squad cars in the parking lot. What's going on? See, you hate to see somebody get captured by the cops, especially in America. Just consider, like, America and cops right now. Several police officers approach Lacey and examine the box of cash. Check inside, officers. You'll find the charity money, just like I told you. You called the cops on me? Looks like it. I can't believe it. Kara actually saved the day. We did it. We got Pandora. Yep. But don't we want to know why she did it? There is one way to find out. Without another word, you walk over to talk to Lacey. We should go find out why she did it. It's because she's poor. Her family's run out of money. Loren? No, Lacey. Lacey stands next to a squad car as the police fill out paperwork. Lacey, why'd you do it? I had my reasons. What could possibly have justified all this? What did we ever do to you? You want to know why? You really want to know why? Fine, I'll tell you. You wait with bated breath as Lacey reveals her true motives. When I first came to Athena, everything was fine. I was rich, popular, and living the glamorous lifestyle. Then my dad's company went bankrupt, and we lost everything, even our house. The headmistress agreed to let me keep on attending on scholarship. So what's the problem? The problem isn't about going to Athena, it's about keeping up with everyone else. Over there, everyone goes home to mansions, wears Gucci flats, and gets a Lexus on their 16th birthday. If I couldn't keep up, it'd be a sign of weakness. Everyone would start pitying me, and I'd lose my status. I didn't need anyone's help. I didn't need their pity. I could get by on my own. For a while, I got by skimming money off the school funds as student body president, but then that goody two-shoes, Catherine, started getting more and more popular. I knew no one could be that perfect and nice, so I tailed her to that Places for People house and saw her kissing Bridgette's boyfriend. I knew she wasn't innocent. And to think, she was going to breeze into being cotillion queen because she was so nice. I see. Well, I wasn't going to let that happen, so I set the sprinklers up to soak me, knowing everyone would feel sorry for me. After I won, I realized all the things that Pandora could get me, like winning the cat funding. The money came in, and as school president, I made sure it all went right into my bank account. It was perfect. I got to keep up my lifestyle, stay popular, and put that spoiled little brat in her place. At least it was perfect. Until tonight. The jig is up. Loren caught a thief, but can Loren figure out why she did it? Because money is the root of all evil. I'm sorry it's that way. But does it really justify blackmail? Stealing money from a charity? I guess I'll have plenty of time to think about that, or I'm going to jail. Just then, the police walk over and escort Lacey into a squad car. Wow, I guess it's really over. Your friends approach you. We overheard a lot of what she said. I almost feel bad for her. Right. Almost. So she wasn't born rich. It's no excuse for hurting other people. But I thought she said she was rich. Born rich. And then she lost it all. For now, I think we can just celebrate the fact that Pandora won't be bugging us anymore. Did you just say celebrate? Because I think you just said celebrate. Are you seriously suggesting Pandora is gone? For real this time. It's time for a party. Time to celebrate our victory. Oh, time to Yeah. Our victory over Pandora. Party with Wes, Loren, Autumn. Can I like two birds, one stone that? I tried two birding it. There's us. Wes and Loren. Partying. Yeah. For crying out loud. It didn't two birds, one stone it. Fine. Now I'm partying with Atsuko Katsuka. Yeah. Awesome. Ariel. Look at them go. Dance. Alright, emo guy. Fine. Okay, party's complete. That night. Thanks for inviting us to your party. I still can't believe it about Lacey. She's been expelled, and the police are still sorting through all the charges against her. Embezzling, blackmail, and that's just for starters. Nothing will ever replace my mom's locket, but at least Pandora's behind bars now. Actually, I'm glad you brought that up. Here, open this. Catherine hands a small box over to Autumn, who opens it. My locket! Not exactly. It's actually a replica. I know the original can never be replaced, but I hope this one can signify a new start. Money can't buy everything, but it does pay for a good silversmith. It means a lot, Catherine. Thank you. But that's not all. Loren, I'd like to thank you, your school, for helping us take down Pandora. I have something really big in mind, and it's going to be amazing. Make sure you clear your calendars next week so it'll be easier to book flights. Flights? Whoops, I said too much. Just do it, okay? Suddenly, Nishan runs in. Quick, someone turn on the TV. There's something on the news that you're not going to like. For crying out loud. Can we not get a moment's peace? Loren caught a thief and is celebrating an epic victory. Want to join in? You turn on the TV to reveal Kara and Max holding a press conference. Oh no, they're going to steal all the glory. As soon as I heard someone was bullying students in the area, I knew I had to do something. That's why I, and I alone, set up the trap to catch Pandora. Kara's such a good person. She just couldn't let justice go unpunished. Injustice go unpunished. They're taking all of the credit. No fair, Max wasn't even there. Kara and Max's press conference continues. Now that Pandora's blackmail has been exposed, it naturally calls all of her high's recent scandals into question. Pandora probably blackmailed her students and teachers into doing a lot of cheating and stuff. Which is why we're asking the school board for a full pardon. Julian shuts off the TV angrily. Arr, no way! We should have known not to trust Kara. In beating one enemy, it appears we've reawakened another. With Pandora finally caught, will Hurst's return bring new problems? And what does the future have in store for your school? Find out in the next quest. Rate us. If you like our game, please take a moment to rate us. Every 5-star review helps us make the game bigger and better. Well, you know, I love Peyton's little dance, and now she's just chilling. Unfortunately, I cannot rate the game because it is sunset and it's not possible. But if I could, of course I would give it 5 stars. Love. Not now. Okay. Greek holiday. Oh, so it's not like a... Sometimes I feel like the celebrations after the big win are like time-sensitive quests, but it seems like it is a main storyline situation. So that's good, which means I can play it next session. So, thank you very much for watching this video. If you've made it this far, thank you. And you will see me again if there is another one. Goodbye.